Hey everyone, welcome back to Animation. Since the year is almost ending, I thought this would be the perfect timing to sit down and talk about all the books I read this year. And I thought I just wanted to share my honest thoughts in a spoiler free way and just have a friendly conversations about the books I read this year. And if you are someone who love books or trying to find your next read, I hope this video will help you. So these are the books I read this year. I'm really proud of it. And the read goal for this year for me was just 5 books. And look up how much I ended up reading. It's almost eight books I read this year. And yeah, let's get into each one of them. This is the first book I finished this year. It's The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. It's a self-help book, of course. This is a famous book of internet, and I started reading this book on last year, and I almost took me 1.5 month to finish because I was a slow reader at the beginning. And yeah, this book is very helpful for people who are struggling with self-confidence, who doesn't know how to put their energy on something they deserve to put energy on. And if you are struggling with overthinking and people pleasing and all of that kind of things, this book will help you to overcome from those struggles. And yeah, I believe this book is a good read, and it's very blunt, very practical, and very much of straightforward. It doesn't have any sugar coating quotes or anything. It's really get to the point in a straight way. And yeah, if you like that kind of genre, like reading truthful, brutally truth honest things about life, you can give it a read. And I gave this book a 4.2 on 5, or 4 out of 5. It kind of doesn't it's I mean it sounds like it's like a really practical way of how the writer sees the life, and you can agree with it or not agree with it. And some of the perspectives I don't agree with the writer, and of course it's your choice, and you can read it if you want to improve your self-confidence and how to manage your own thoughts and overthinking. This one will be a good one. And if you want me to review this book in one sentence, I would say that this book doesn't teach you to do not care about anything anymore. It teaches you to care about the right things in your life. Then this is the next book I read this year, but to be honest, I didn't complete it. I couldn't finish this book. It's a great book, but it doesn't connect with me that much. I don't know why. I tried to read it as much as possible, and I almost finished 35%. Yeah, I also put it a bookmark here. So, and I don't know. I didn't want to continue to read because it doesn't connect me that much, and it's completely okay. And I'm giving one more chance to this book read. We will see if I read this in the coming year. And yeah, if you are someone who reads dark, very intense psychological thrilling fiction, this must be a good pick for you. And I don't know, I was not that much heavy reading when I was started reading this. Maybe I'll give this one more try in the coming year, and I will tell how it turned out to be. So yeah, and let's hope I will finish this in next year. So fingers crossed. Yeah. So the third book I finished reading this year is this one. It's Still Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. Kleon. I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, this one is a good book, and I read so many reviews about this book, and I really wanted to read that. It's so cool. It doesn't feel like a book, and it's very easy to read. Like, it's so how many these images and all like these illustrations, and it's so cool to read and to understand. And I was very interested in that. Very interested in that. And yeah, it's a simple, practical, very creative, encouraging book. It's very helpful for, like, to fear around the originality thing. Like it's you don't have to create anything new. You can just create from within the things that already exist. Like it's so on to point. It's focus on that thing for in your creative mind. So it's perfect for creators and writers, artists. It's very helpful for you to it's very good read for those kind of people, and I really recommend for everyone who creates art or anything related to art. This one is a very much gem. Yeah, so the fourth book I finished read this year is this one. This is just from the same author before, Still Like an Artist. It's his second book, Show Your Work, which is also a second part of the first book he wrote, which is a continuation of how to implement those ideas and themes you have in your mind, or the how to implement those in real life and how to show your work to the world. Like it's very interesting to read. It's also same like the first book. It has images and all these illustrations, and yeah, it's cool, and it's like a companion for the first book. It's also very relevant for YouTube, Instagram content creators, and it encourages consistency, not perfection. Like you don't have to be perfect to create anything. You just have to be consistent, and you will get the wished result like that. And the insight of this book is you don't have to be an expert of anything to share something to the world. You just have to be real, and it's more than enough to be a creator in this world. And it's so good. It's so easy to read, easy to understand. It's well crafted. I also recommend this book to anyone who wants to pursue a career in arts and pursue creative jobs. And yeah, the fifth book I finished reading this year is this one, Heal, Grow, Love by Perry Alex Ginty. I don't know how to pronounce that either. So yeah, it's a fast paced book. It's like short poems that you can read anytime in a day. So it's like a self-help poetry kind of book. It's very soft to read. It's very emotional, very poetry, and very poetic. And it reads like affirmations and gentle reminders for your soul. And it's very perfect for your healing from something, anything, like you have anything struggles or any heartbroken things, like any regret, grief, anything. You can be read this one and you can feel a light weight. Like when you read this book, you can feel like someone is holding your hand and telling you it's okay to be, like it's okay to take your own time to be okay. Like you can take your own time to grow back again to life, like look back to your life and be like the old version, like something like that. And it's so cute. It's so like this. It's so short, and also it comes with these reflections pages. Like you can write, they has questions of, you can answer the questions, and it's so helpful for if you are struggling or trying to recovery from anything that making you feel sad, something like that. So, and this is the next book I finished reading this year. It's Good Vibes and Good Life by Vex King. It's also a great self-help books. I really loved reading this, and it's helped you. It's focus on to love yourself. Like it's focus on self-love, manifestation, meditation, and how to focus on the positive side of life and having a positive mindset for a good life. It's really helpful for those kind of things, and it's help you to overcome the fear and flow with the universe. And it's a perfect guide for those who are seeking a way out of the darkness and want to live a more beautiful and meaningful life. It's really helpful, and I really recommend to those who want to build something great from their life. It's a good thing. It's a good read. Highly recommended. Yeah. Honest take of mine from this book is it won't change your life overnight, but things get shift when how you speak to yourself. How the way you speak to yourself, it will makes a lot of change in your life, and great things doesn't happen to you in life overnight. It will happen to you in tiny changes and habits. Yeah, that's the whole insights of this book. Okay, this one is the favorite one of mine from this year. This is my favorite read of this year. Like, it's a great book for those who love fiction and as well as self-help kind of genre. I mean, like, I really like fiction, and I really also like to read developing books like self-help and all kind of that things. And this one gives both of that kind of genre, and it's very simple but it's so deep. It's the meaning of the book and the story is very deep, and it's about purpose, like your intuition and uh, your own personal journey. Like, each one of us have their own personal journey and it's different from each other, and it's everything like related to manifestation and your own self-belief and how you look up for yourself. And it's all about that, and you can read this book anytime, any day, and you will still feel the freshness of the story. And it's so good to read like kind of that kind of stories. And this one, it's so world famous, I don't have to say anything anymore. So my takeaway on this book is like, trust your own path even when it doesn't make sense yet. Like, trust your own path, it will make sense any soon. Don't give up on your dreams and keep going until you see there will be a treasure for you in at the end. And it's so true. So yeah, and I will rate 5 out of 5 for this book. It's so great. It's so great. Okay, the next book I finished reading this year is this one. This one book was in my vision board of the year, and I really wanted to read this book, and I am so glad that I did. And it's very useful for your, how to find your passion, like explores your purpose in your life, how to find the one thing you want to pursue for the rest of your life. It's very helpful for that. And it's also about discussing about your physical health, mental health, how to live a long life. And yeah, it's actually says in the book cover as well as and it's helped to create a balance in your life with your career, your passion and everything like that. And it's very calm to read, it's very reflective, and it's like you can carry this in your life as a guide. Like, it also helps you to have a good diet, like a good exercise life, like how to have a good life with all the things that, like exercise, diet, mindfulness, meditation, everything. Like, if you ask me what is the key idea of the book, I would say your purpose in this world doesn't have to be loud, it just have to be gentle and consistent. Like, it's simple as that. It's a very good read. It's so good. And the book aesthetic is so good. I really loved the book and everything. Yeah, I also rate this 5 out of 5. So yeah. And the next book I finished this year, like the last book I finished this year, is this one, Too Good to Be True by Prajakta Kohli. And this book is a romance novel. It's a great yet simple, so romantic, yet it's so relatable, and it's very witty. Like, it's so funny to read this book. Like, the first half of the book is so funny. And as considering this as the first book wrote by Prajakta, we have to give her the whole credit. I mean, she did a great job in this book, and I really loved reading this book. And it's so easy to read after all the heavy self-help books I read this year. And it literally took me to another world, like of the main narrator, like both of them. And it feel like a rom-com movie, like watching a rom-com movie. It actually felt like that when I read this book. And I recommend this to everyone who wants to start reading romance novels and fictions. It's a great way to start, and I really loved reading this book. And some And there is nothing to say anything negative about this book, but still there is something, like missing. Like when it's come to the end, it doesn't give me as much a satisfied ending like I expected, but it was just okayish. Like, but anyway, it was a great read for one time reading. It's very, very good. And yeah, for my takeaway from this book, I would say that it doesn't, it's not, you know it's not trying to be deep, but it just trying to be honest. And that worked for me, that kind of worked for me. So I would rate a 4 out of 5 for this book. And yeah, it's a good read for an adult. And I have to say that this is a book for grown-ups, so it's not something I will recommend someone who is older than 16 or 17. They can read the book, and it does come with all these grown-up stuffs you see in these kind of Netflix series, but it doesn't that much of intense, but it's still so cute and funny and so romantic to read. I really loved reading them, and it's written in a very, very poetic and beautiful way, and it's really conveyed me. So I just want to straight up with that. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you are someone who loves to read heterosexual romance, this one is good for you. So yeah, I give 4 out of 5 for this one, and it's a great read for young adults and older adults as well as yeah. So yeah, these are the books I finished reading in this year, and all these books came to my life in different phases of this year, and they reflected where I was mentally and emotionally. So if you have ever read any of these books, let me know what is your thoughts about these books, and if you have any book recommendations for the next year, I would also love to hear them too. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching till the end. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye.